Hello everybody, welcome to another unboxing. Before I begin, my most recent blog post called Huggers Gonna Hug has sparked some controversy, and so I'd like to start this unboxing video with an apology. I believe it was at BEA last year that I was doing a lot of hugging. I was meeting some dear friends for the first time, people I really got to know and love online, and I was meeting them in person for the first time. When I met Bella Andre for the first time, I squealed and startled a lot of people, and then gave Bella a big hug. But I'm not apologizing to the people that I startled with my squeal. I want to apologize to Liliana Hart. When I met Liliana, I don't know if I can do this with a straight face. Liliana, when I offered you my hand, I had hoped to pull you into a hug, and then it turned into a handshake, and I've regretted that for almost a year now. And so I want you to be warned that at BEA, you might want to come with a restraining order because you're going to get hugged. And I'm sorry for shaking your hand. All right, so let's get to the unboxing. The first one, I know what this is because there's a name right on it. It's from Ben Adams. Ben is one of my favorite artists working today. Might be able to tell because of the shrine to Ben Adams behind me. Ben does these great sketches. He does one every day based on maybe what he's reading or a movie he's seen with his kids. And I love that idea. I mean, it really appeals to me as a habitual writer of doing art every single day. And I feel like he just gets stronger and stronger, and he branches out and tries more styles. He did the pieces inside of sand. This started as just a sketch that he was working on. I think it was the one of, might have been similar to, it was the one of one of the divers, I believe. I think it's a version of it is in here. And I was like, man, I love that. Could I commission you to do that and then include them in the book? And he thought that was a great idea. And then he had this idea of doing a new kind of print. He hadn't done one of these before, where I think you create a metal plate. I think you etch a metal plate and then do this stamping so that when, wow, when you, yeah, look at this. When you create this, I don't know if you can see that the ink is actually pressed down into the paper, and it gives it texture. You see, he showed it off by curling the page. I don't know if my camera's picking that up. I think you can kind of see right in here that everywhere that it's black, it's pressed into the paper. Oh, cool. So these are all numbered. Out of, there's only 250 of these being made, and Ben has signed all of these. And wow, that's the signature of an artist. You're going to get the signature of a writer from me. So I'm going to sign right over here. I'm going to sign all of these. I'm going to keep the 4 that I paid for, and then I'm going to send them back to Ben, and he's going to ship these off to people who've ordered them. I believe there's still some left if you want to get on Ben's website and check those out. They're gorgeous. So these are the 5 pieces that you'll find inside Sand, the book. They're just brilliant, I think. This is also, I think this is the T-shirt design that got made. So Ben keeps all the money for these. I love the fact that he's been able to support his drawing a little bit by being a fan of the books and keeping up with his art. So please support him. He's a great guy, and you're going to get a unbelievable work of art. And I'm going to figure out where to put that on my shelf, on my wall back there. So the next thing I've got here, this is, I'm really excited to see this. It's kind of late in the process to get these. Usually I see the proof copies, but we did the digital proof this time. Oh wow. This is another Jason Gurley cover. Well, the design is Jason Gurley. The artwork is we did this full scene for all 3 books, and a guy named Julian Pavlona did the artwork for that. So this is the End Is Nigh anthology, and it is a beaut, and you can see it's a beautiful artwork that spans the entire book. And when you have all 3 of these together, you can stack them side by side, and it's going to have a single scene of this city getting worse over time. Boy, that's beautiful though. It's got the matte finish on it, and it's an unbelievable lineup. I mean, look at this. We've got just some crazy talented writers in here. It's an embarrassment of riches, and pretty neat little spread inside. Here's the table of contents. Pretty cool. A lot of fun stories. I think, and I think we have this set up too, where if you buy the book, you get the ebook for 99 cents. Paolo Bacigalupi. This is the first short story he's written in years. I think, you know, he's a stellar writer in any form, but I think short story is really where he shines. And Scott Sigler and Annie Bellet and Ben Winters, Tobias Buckle. It's just an incredible lineup. Ken Liu, his story is great. It's got all these awesome emoticons. That was a fun one to lay out. So what I think is great about anthologies in print is it really favors skipping around and reading out of order and maybe rereading a story years later. You might I've done that with Paulo's story for In Wastelands that John Joseph Adams edited, The People of Sand and Slag, I think it's called. One of the most beautiful and haunting stories. If you're a dog lover, it's really hard to read, and I've gone back and read it a couple of times just because it's so moving. So I've got those to sign. I've got maybe we'll do a giveaway for one of these, and do a giveaway of one of these, one of the extra one of these that I bought. So keep an eye out for that, or subscribe to my newsletter, and I'll give out some details about the giveaways for those 2 things. Until then, take care and hug someone today.